Hello everyone, welcome to ConnectSoft Infotech. Still, if you are not subscribed our channel, so please subscribe our channel right now to get the latest update of technical videos. So now our next requirement in this Python program to print a pattern like this way. If you enter the nth number of row, that is 3, so it will display the square pattern like a 3 3 3, then 2 2 2 and 1 1 1. Again, if you enter the 3 number of rows, so it will display in this pattern, that is C C C, B B B and A A A. 3 rows and 3 columns. Again, the next pattern 3 2 1, 3 2 1, 3 2 1. Again, if you enter the 3, that is number of row is 3, then we want CBA, 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 such type of patterns output. So how we can going to print this pattern? So let us we are going to see here. Right. So the firstly I need, if you enter n is equal to 3, so I required here 5 5 5 5 times 4 4 4 4 4 times 5 times 3 3 3 3, that is 3 times and so on. Right. So you can take here n is equal to int of input, do the typecasting, and right here enter the number of rows. Right. Okay. Next one, that is loop. So if you enter n is equal to 3, I required 3 3 3, then 2 2 2, then 1 1 1. So have you observing here in each row having the same symbol, each row. So no need to go for 2 for loop, means 2 loops not required. Only one loop will get such a output. Now see how can write. So take one I in a range of nth. Okay, then what will be the possible values of I? That is start from, if n is equal to 3, then values of I, that is going to become a I is equal to 0 1 and 2. Right. So want to print here print of what you want, that is n. If you enter the n, so I want n to print. So can write here str of. Okay, how can print here str of? We want, that is what, n minus I. Okay, we want here 3 3 uh, 3 3 3, then we want here 2 2 2, then 1 1 1. So 3 we want how many times? 3 times. Then again n minus I, that is required 2 2 2, and n minus I. Okay, once again 3 n minus 0 means 3 minus 0, that is going to become a 3. Then n is what? 3 3 minus I value is going to become 1, so that is 2. Then I minus 2, that is what? 1. Okay, so that's why we are going to use here str of n minus 1, n minus I, how much times? That is what? Nth number of times. Okay, str of n minus 1, nth number of times, means 3 3, 3. N minus I. What is the value of n? That is 3. Suppose consider n is equal to 3. Then what is the possibility value of I? It's equal to 0, 1 and 2. STR of n minus I, that is 3. 3 how much times? 3 times. STR of n minus I, how much times we required? 3 times. Means 3 minus 0 will get here 3, that is 3 times. Next iteration, then I is going to become a 1 here. Then here 2, 2, 2 will be printed, right? And so on. Okay, so let us check this our logic is work or not. So here n minus, okay, str of n minus I. Then we can do the concatenation and give the space. How much times? Nth number of times. Into n, that's it. So by using the only one for loop, we'll get the output. Now execute this program. Okay, so Python part3.py. Enter the number of rows, that is 3. So we are getting 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Once again, enter the number of rows, 5. So we are getting the perfect output 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, okay, 2, 2, and 1, 1, right? Yes, the perfect. Our logic is working perfectly, right? Okay. Now our next requirement is, okay, our next requirement to print a symbol, that is C, 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 B, 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 A, A, A. So here if you enter the n is equal to 3, I want a output as a C, 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 then B, 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 A, A, A. I want to such symbols. So observe carefully. A means what? 65. A means what? 65. So B means here, that is what going to become a 66, and C means what? It is going to become a 67. So if n is equal to 3, I want 63. If n is equal to 3, I want 63. Okay, and values of I are going to start from 0 to something. Okay, n minus 1, that is 0, 1, 2. Here I is going to start 0, 1, 2. These are the possibilities value of I. So how we get the 65? When a is n is equal to 3, how we get the 65? So observe carefully. What is the n? N is 3. 3 plus how much? Then we will get the 65. So 3 plus 64. That means 67. Okay. And here is decrementing. Okay. 64 plus n. That is common for all. 64 plus n. And now can you observe here? So we can write here I minus n. Okay, minus I, minus I. Now see, perfectly you are getting. That is what? 67. Here I is equal, first of all, I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, I 2. Okay, then we'll get here 66. Okay, we'll get here what? 65. Yes, our perfect logic is working. So how can write here? CHR of, okay, 64 plus n minus I. That's it. In a single for loop, we'll get this characters printed like this way. Okay, let us check whether our logic is working or not first. Okay, how can write here? Instead of str, write down here chr. Then 64 plus n minus I. That's it. Okay, let us check the output first, whether our logic is working or not. Number of rows 3. Perfect. This logic is working. 333 BBA AA. Every row having the same symbol, so no need to go for two loops, only one loop, that is okay. Okay, you can see every row having the same symbol. And now once again you can compile or execute. Enter the number of rows 5. See the output. Enter the number of rows 26. Okay, perfectly you are getting z z z x x y y y up to the a. Right. Next one is our next requirement. Next pattern. Okay. When you enter n is equal to 3, so I want to print 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. This is our requirement. And observe here, in every row, the symbols are keep on changing. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. The symbols are changing in every row. So here must required two for loop. Two loops is required here. Okay, one for I, one for j. Okay. So now when we'll get the such output, when we're taking here when I is equal to 0, so then we'll get the values of j. That is what I want, the values of j, that is j1, j0, j1 and j2. Okay, then want to be print here 3, 2, 1. Okay, so how we'll get the 3, 2, 1? So here we need to write n plus what? Oh, sorry, n minus j, right? So give the space. What is the value of n? N minus j. J is 0. So 3 is printed. That's it. 3 is printed. Now, okay, we got to here 3. No problem. Then what about the 2? Again, this loop is not completed. Next, j is going to become a 1. N minus 2. That is n minus 1. That is 2. Then n minus 3. That is sorry, n minus 2 will get 1. Right? Okay. I minus 0, I minus j, that is means 0 will get 3, minus 1 will get 2, minus 2 will get 1. That's it. In the next row, then next row, when j is equal to 1, then sorry, when I is equal to 1, then the j is going to be run 3 times. So again we'll get the outputs like this way, 3, 2, 1. Again, when I is equal to 2, then j is equal to 0, 1, 2. Again, we'll get such output. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now see. So here, we are going to take the 2 for loop. So for j in a range of n, then print. What we need to print here? That is very important. N minus j. And we need to print in the one line. So here and is equal to, we have to write like this way. So that's why every row will be printed. Now after the every row we want a new line, so that's why I'm going to print here. So now let us check here. When I is equal to 0, then j is equal to 0 comma 1 comma 2. These are the possible values. And now when I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. What is the n? Okay, if you are taking n is equal to 3. 3 minus 0 is equal to 3. Then 3 minus 1 is equal to what? 2. Then 3 minus 2 is equal to what? 1. Yes, we are getting 3 here, then space 2, then space 1. Again, in the next row we'll get the same thing, 3, 2, 1. Let us check. Okay, this printf is what? New line. First row, second row, third row. Let us check it whether our logic is working or not. It's perfectly working, no problem. So we are entering 3. So we are getting this output 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Once again, enter the 5. We are getting this output 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. Same thing, right? Now, our next requirement is what? If you entered, our next requirement is what? If you entered n is equal to 3, if you entered n is equal to 3, our requirement is what? We want output C, B, A. Again, C, B, A, C, B, A. Okay, I want such output. If you enter the n is equal to 3, I want such output. So in every row, the symbols are changing in every row. So it's mandatory go for the 2 for loops. So now we already seen this example. That example we use str or chr of 64 plus n minus I. We use this term. Okay. So here is also the same that we required in this each and every row. All the rows we required here like this way. Okay. So the same thing. Okay. So here it's very easy. Consider here chr of 64 plus n minus z, that's it. Okay, that's it. It's very easy. So once again save this program and execute this one. Suppose you are entering n is equal to 3. So we are getting CBA, CBA, CBA 5. We are getting this output EDCBA, EDCBA, EDCBA. Okay, can enter 26, right? ZY, all these alphabet symbols are printed, right? Yes.